All right. Oh, the timing! The timing couldn't be better. I just sat down. Milford! Milford Beans! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Hi, Raiders! How's it going? I assume you wrapped up your time over there in Icewind Dale. Well, here, while I'm here, let me go ahead and give you a little shout out. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I just sat down to start. Hope I spelled that correctly. There you go. Perfect. While we're here, click on this. Hit that button. Ba-bam. There we go. We can load in real fast. Sounds quieter today to me. I think it is quieter. Hold on. No? It's the same. Sounds quiet. I'm used to being blaring loud, I guess. Anyway, Milford is currently playing Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, and watching you play it gives me hope that maybe I might like it, because I'm liking the writing in it, from the little bits I'm seeing here and there. So it's a possibility. But here in Baldur's Gate, we have a mission to fulfill. We need to solve this dang iron crisis, because weapons, as you can see here, keep breaking. And I was trying to do it, and then I kind of wandered off in another direction, I guess. That's maybe not where I'm supposed to be going. I thought maybe on this map that we're now on, that, because we exited to here, because we were in the mines, like I think here, and then I found an exit, and I'm like, okay, well maybe it'll reconnect somewhere, right? I don't think it does. So we're just gonna finish exploring and then probably go back in. I also can't hardly see anything.
Don't worry about me.
Super dark. Ugh. So how would you rate, because you're familiar with all these games, right? How would you rate Baldur's Gate, or not Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale against all these other ones so far? Because I assume it's your first time playing it, right? I don't think I'm really gonna find one. Oh, we found something. It's an Ogrillin, another one. Oh, 3. What are we looking at, as far as spells? We got everything, okay. Go get him!
Go, go, go!
Ooh.
Oh!
Just loot during the fight. Oh, wait, I can't. I think we're so, oh gosh, we're absolutely full of items.
You're a queer fellow.
A bajillion things later. Here, let's just give all of our mages who are not ever going to be selected to pick up anything else besides the scroll. Let's just give them all of these random trinkets. Because we are, like, we almost need to just go back to town and offload all this stuff and then come back. Because, like, our inventories are getting kind of full. There's a lot going on. Oh, I need to identify things, too. We may end up doing that. And then another month later, maybe the iron crisis will be solved. Ugh. Like the slowest group of adventurers on the planet. On all of Toril. You want something done eventually, we'll get to it. I can't even see. I think I've been over here already. I don't know if I've been right here, though. Gosh, it's just so hard. I can't hardly see anything. It's so dark. Alright, I think we were already here before. Alright, let's just leave. We can go back through the mines the old-fashioned way. We gotta go make a pit stop. 16 hours away. Over here. Because well, actually, we could go here, but I don't know if there's a point. We'll go here first. I don't know. It took us 12 hours, though. I kind of regret it.
You want it? You got it.
Let's go traveling around here while we're in the area, and then we'll go and dump off all of our stuff, and then we'll come back. You probably like Icewind Dale more than most. It just hits in spots in terms of atmosphere. It's the atmosphere I like. It's just, you know, my main concern was that there just wasn't going to be any kind of, like, story slash writing at all. It would just be like 99% combat. So basically like a dungeon.
Useful gadgets
Like
I have. Yes, I
like
do.
a dungeon crawler meant to just like challenge people who like Infinity Engine games. That's what I was thinking, but it doesn't seem to be that. Though it could be wrong. Hello, Hafeets. Please wait a moment. I must talk with you. It is very important. Hello, Inferno. How's it going? I saw you were playing, what is the Darkest Dungeon like game, but you're like Dracula. You know what I'm talking about. I forget the name. I saw you were playing that earlier. How did that go? Icterus, yeah, like Lord of the Dead or something. This is something along those lines. I've been meaning to take a look at that game because I liked Darkest Dungeon, but the main. Oh, you beat it! Oh, hey, congratulations! My main concern is Darkest Dungeon. I like the style of the game and I like the atmosphere. It's just that's a game that's just very rude to players. It's not very nice when it comes to time. It's a lot of grinding over and over and over. It's like they never expect you to actually finish it. But gosh, it's a finishable game. That's no grinding, thank goodness. That sounds way better. I know there's a Darkest Dungeon 2 out now as well, and I hear that one is a bit better. It's only on the Epic Store, I think. Gotta make dinner? Hey, go make it a good one. Go get a delicious meal, you deserve it. You can save the game, and there's a clear objective. Ooh. Gives you all these tools in case your party wipes out so you can keep playing. Oh, nice! So you don't have to, like, regrind up all these random goons again. Because in that one, I think you have, like, specific characters, right? Instead of classes. You have, like, specific, like, famous figures and things. Like, I don't know, like a Nosferatu and all kinds of other, other famous figures and characters. I could be wrong. Hello, gnome. You like undead monsters. What do you I don't have time to chat with some geezer gnome. See, you can just tell this is like the normal writing. Because your character is just like, I don't have time to deal with you old people. I'm young and I want power. Whereas the new writing sometimes has, at least in that one instance we found, it was very out of place. Where they were like, oh, you know, let's put in some kind of like weird romance speak in here. Like, oh, you're looking for an old man. What is a young elf like you looking for this old man for? It's like, were you not listening? They just said that they're a wild mage. What else would they want with them? To go talk with them, obviously. Very, very weird writing in that regard. Skeletons and banshees. Okay, so you do have, like, classes. Gotcha. You're gonna play Arcanum! Ooh. Because Arcanum... I'm trying to remember. Arcanum is, like, a later game. I think it came out... It's, like, I think a more recent release. I know it's a CRPG. I don't remember exactly what it's about, though. But I have definitely heard of it. I don't think it's recent. I think it's rather old, isn't it? Like, it's on par with, like, some of these. I might be getting confused with some other ones. Because there's actually quite a few different CRPGs. Yeah. Because I was just remembering, it's like, wait, the person who I kind of watched play Arcanum, they said they, like, played it when they're young. So no, that means it's old. Yeah, steampunk fantasy. I think I was thinking of, there's a couple that are unreleased. Here, let me go look at my wish list. Surprisingly, there are actually quite a few CRPGs out there. Or ones that are going for more of like a strategy RPG kind of thing. Here, I'm looking at a drop-down list as if I have my Steam wish list on there. Probably should add it on there, though. Let me go look at my Steam. Because I have my wish list specifically ranked to categories and things, so it should be very easy to spot. It's like half, there's like sections where it's like most wanted stuff, bunch of indie things, all the RPGs that I don't have time for, and then like unreleased games, like multiplayer games. I think I was thinking of, I don't think it was Lionheart Legacy of the Crusader, but oh, is that out now? Wait, no, that was 2017. Okay, I think this was the one I was thinking of then. Yeah. You want another CRPG though? Here, I'll throw that in the chat. Bam. Probably haven't heard of it, maybe. It's got positive reviews. I was thinking of something that wasn't out yet though. There's Arcanum. I think at first I was thinking of Torment Tides of Numenera, which is the like spiritual successor to Planescape Torment. I think people didn't like as much, but now reviews are kind of positive toward it. It's like it tried, but it's not as good kind of thing. What was the game I was thinking of? It's unreleased, I know that. So I'm looking in the wrong section of my list here. What was that one called? There's a lot of like really cool games in here. Like I have this like cool like classic first person RPG that's in the works that I'm excited for that too. So many games. I was thinking of Alaloth Champions of the Four Kingdoms. That's my other game that's a CRPG that's not released. Or wait, is this? Yeah, this is a CRPG. Well, actually, no. It's an action RPG that looks like a CRPG. Because it's in that isometric format. I wonder how that works then. Is this a CRPG? It says it's inspired by Baldur's Gate and Pillars of Eternity, but they're not calling it a CRPG. I'm guessing it's real time with pause, and they just, I don't know. You know, here's another game to add to your list. That one's not actually out. Coming out supposedly this year. I think that's it. Other than all the other ones people already know about. Yeah, there's a lot of CRPGs out there. Most people just don't know about them. And then of course there's some probably not so great ones too, but you know. Gnome, tell us your secrets. Thank you. Just let an old man catch his breath. Now then, let me introduce myself. I am Hafitz bin Watat, astrologer, scientist, and mage. Please tell me your name. You nuts, I'm not telling you my name. For all I know, you be some crazy assassin. Gods know there's been enough of them. Get out of here, old man. Oh, gosh, it's such a fun thing to say, but I can't. I'm Frost, hi. Frost! Yes, that's the name I remember. I've seen your face in my dreams. Oh, so you're like the Emperor guy from Oblivion, who dies within the next few minutes. Well, that doesn't bode well for you. He's already got a red flag on him. I can see it. I've seen you in my dreams. The dreams of you are always ones of blood and death. And there's another man who watches. An evil man. They always end with your death or mine. It is so strange that I should meet you, the focus of these dreams. You must be very special. Tell me about yourself. Perhaps I can help you. Okay, we got a lot of options here. I don't really have anything to tell, especially to one that I know so little about. I must take my leave of you, gnome. Hopefully, now that we have met, your dreams will end. Well, gnome, if your dreams always ended with one of us dead, then perhaps we shouldn't be talking at all. It's not personal, Hafitz, but I really want to be the one who comes out of the dream still breathing. Oof. Oh my goodness. Did you come across a hermit yet? We came across the crazy old hermit guy, yes. There's quite a bit to say. I don't really know if I have the time to go into all of the details. I used to live at Candlekeep with my father, Gorion. A little while back we were forced to flee. Seems like there's someone out there who really wants me dead. And trying to kill me, he killed my dad, Gorion. I am sorry to bring back such painful memories. I wish to help you, and in doing so, end these dreams that plague me. Here, take this. When you do battle against the 6 who serve your father's killer, read this scroll, and it will protect you from their wrath. Goodbye now. Perhaps we shall meet again. Oh. Thank you, gnome. Response. Which hermit do you mean? Because that guy was kind of
Tell
hermit,
me.
but I assume you mean the crazy guy. Oh wait, he just dropped the.
I've got
Wait.
this.
Oh, potion of vulnerability. I like how he's like, here, take this, but I think my pockets are full, so he just threw it on the ground. That's interesting. I do like how they still give it to you though. They're just like, here, and then it just like falls out of your hands. Like, oh, sorry, my inventory's full. Ugh. Potion of invulnerability. This potion confers very high resistance to all attacks, while giving bonuses to all saving throws. Can only be used by those trained in the martial arts for whatever reason. Don't I have one of those? Or do I have just something similar? I think I just have something else. Here, have this, mates. It's more important for me, but I am full of things.
You want it?
We're gonna solve the iron crisis, I swear, but first we're gonna wander around in these woods and then offload our inventory and then go back in the mines because we're getting chock full. We're carrying too many good things. And I'm so scared to use any of my potions because I don't really need them right now. Oh.
I serve the flaming
Hold!
fist.
I am a member of the Flaming Fist, and I require that you identify yourselves. What the heck are you doing out here in the middle of the woods in Am? Why are you here? We're supposed to be in Baldur's Gate. Roll up on loot. A good problem to have. Well, we're rampaging horde of Tarrasques. Cree cree! Scree scree! Oh, that's a good one. But I'm not a... I would pick that if I was being an evil character, just to mess with people. We're adventurers. Adventurers, huh? You should keep a lookout. There's been quite a few reports about bandits causing trouble around these parts. Also, I've been searching for a deserter. His name is Samuel, and he should be traveling with a woman. There's a bounty of 50 gold for his capture. Ooh. Axe, thank you so much for the raid. Were you playing more of Relicta? Relicta? I don't know how you pronounce it. Alright then, perhaps we shall meet again. Samuel the Deserter. Alright. Interesting. I'm guessing that's why he's out here. He's looking for some runaway guy. Oh, what? Enemy sighted. Where? Oh. Mark, mark. Sorry, pups. You gotta go.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. Run!
He's definitely saying Ross. Subtitles
me
just
straight.
wrong, man. How are you doing, Axe? Hope you had a good stream. Oh, you're playing Song of Horror. Oh, I see. Switching it up. Hello, buddy. Okay. We're just fighting random
Don't
stuff
worry
in the
about me.
woods. Like a true adventurer. Relicta. Okay. So it's like a relic, but a ta at the end. Gotcha. I don't know, because like it's a sci-fi-ish kind of game. It looked like, so I was like, you know, maybe it's something else.
I've got
Ah,
this.
no, a wall. My enemy. You're putting it on hold because Dying Light 2? When does that come out? Is it like in a couple days or like tomorrow? I feel like there's like all these games that always have tomorrow. Okay. I feel like every single time I hear about a game, it's like, oh yeah, I'm hearing people talk about Dying Light, and it's like, when does it come out? Like, it's already out. I'm like, what? I thought that game was coming out in like another bajillion months. It always surprises me because I don't buy new releases because I don't have money, and I have too many games on the backlog. So it's like a game comes out and I'm like, it's just out of nowhere for me every time. Tomorrow or Friday? Well, it could be one of them. I know you can like preload it, so I'd assume probably tomorrow. So go preload it if you're into it. As usual, I have heard, I don't want to say mixed things from reviews. It's just like some minor points. The main thing I heard is like, depending on the person, because you know, different people have different opinions. Some people haven't even played the first game, I assume, who are reviewing the new one. Some people said that the story is like a little weak, but like the side quests and all are good, so. That was just a couple of people I kind of like glanced around just like seeing what the game is. I think there was also a review that said something like, oh yeah, the zombies are boring versus fighting people. I'm like, buddy, it's a zombie game. What do you think? I haven't read Lord of the Flies, but I know vaguely what it is. Because I read something that was kind of like it, but probably more for younger kids. Called The Island. Yeah. Well, no. It's that you can fight people in that one because there are like survivors and stuff. But you know, they're like, hey, fighting people is cooler than fighting zombies that just shamble around. I'm like, buddy, it's a zombie. Like, did you play the first one? You know? Like, a lot of people, like, just haven't played the first one. Like, people who are reviewing for news outlets. So it's just like, well, we're given this game, we gotta review it, so I'm gonna review it, you know? The argument over how long a game should be came up, Natch. I saw one person who was like, the game obviously isn't like 5 billion hours. I beat it in 30 in a review. I'm like, you did like read their update. Like, I get that they're doing it. They're saying that because that was a claim the devs made. But that's if you literally 100% by replaying through the game multiple times and do everything there is to do, you know? But otherwise the game's like 20 to 30 if you just focus on the story, you know? For most people, those kinds of games would be probably around like 70 to 100 hours if you're doing side content. One dude playing it put 13 hours in, wasn't enjoying it, and of course some throw a fit that they didn't play it long enough to enjoy it. 13 hours though, it's like, you know, it's just not their kind of game. You know, you put in like at least 3 or 4 sessions worth, it's not hooking you in. And I saw someone else say that, but they're probably more of a story focused person, and so the story just wasn't doing anything for them. And that doesn't seem like a game where the story would hook me in anyway, because it's like, great, we're survivors in a city and there's zombies. What do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna end up siding with some group, and then you're probably gonna end up killing or deceiving each other. Zombies, you know?
I think I'm coughing up blood.
Stand firm if a game isn't good within the first hour, it's probably not very well made. See, I can't say within the first hour exactly, because obviously there's some games that focus on exposition, and people who aren't into exposition, who just want to get to the game, aren't going to enjoy that first hour. I would say if it's not good within the first like 3 to 4 hours, then, you know, because like some games, they have an hour-long like cutscene at the start, and you know, I don't want to judge the game based on what one specific department did, but you know. I would say like in the whole first session, you played it for like 4 hours. If there's nothing that makes you want to at all come back because you're not curious about anything, then like drop it, you know. If you can't get into your story or systems quickly, it's not a good game to you. And yeah, that's just you. That's just your, you know, that's just your attention span and interest in games. It's like, hey, it isn't hooking me in the first hour, I'm gonna move on because I got a billion other things to do. Not big on reviewers. You don't have a lot of time to play games and write, so you don't know how much of an experience they can get. Yeah. I mean, I don't look and judge a game based solely on reviews, especially for a new release. Because, like, I review games too, but I don't like reviewing them until I'm, like, you know, halfway or more through them at least. Usually I try to finish things, or I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I don't want to play anymore. Now I can review it, because I've experienced enough to, like, get the gist of the game. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Usually with reviews, the only things that really sell me are like I look at like a gigantic bunch of them from like Steam and all that, and I kind of like look around in the comments to see if there's like common issues or like, you know, common complaints, look at people's play times, and then kind of like get a gist from that. I usually don't go to like one specific article, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't go to one or two like big news outlets and then base your whole opinion on a game on that. But yeah. Also, here's Samuel, and here's the lady he ran away with. After a game session, 3 to 4 hours. If you don't like it, why waste your time? Exactly. He's dying on the ground, but he's okay. So these guys, what was the bounty for? It was like 50 gold. I can make more like killing wolves. I need a big bounty. Samuel the deserter? Yeah. A man named Samuel deserted his post. Now the Flaming Fist is offering 50 gold. That is like chump change now. At this point in the game, that is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, Lena. Please wait a moment, kind ma'am. You must forgive me for my appearance, but I have been wandering the wilderness for more than a week now. Okay, technically. From my understanding, the Forgotten Realms don't have weeks, they have 10 days, but, you know, for the sake of the time period, we'll go with it. They have 10 days, which are a span of 10 days, because that's how long their weeks are. They don't have weeks, but, you know, who knows what writer wrote this. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, more people would understand weeks versus all the bits and bobs. Though I think 10-day would be pretty self-explanatory because it's just a span of 10 days. Anyway, you've got to help me. My friend is badly hurt, and he might die if he doesn't get assistance soon. Please help me. We ain't got time for this. You know what? Take us to this friend. We're always ready to aid a lady in distress. Like, hey, this lady's just asking for help. Like, I'm not gonna interrogate her. Her friend's dying. Like, hey, let's go. I can hover over him and see his name, because I am all-knowing. This is him right here on the ground. This is Samuel. He's so sick right now. I don't know how much longer he has to live. Could you take him to the Friendly Arm Inn? If you were to take him to Jelana Mirashade at the Temple of Wisdom, she'd help him. Please, can you do this? You want me to travel, like, 2 days? Like, just straight? Alright. Okay, fine. I can go offload my goods while I'm there, I guess. Thank you. Thank you so much. When you pick him up, be sure to be gentle. Please take him to the temple right away. I don't know how much longer he'll live. Did I just put him in my pocket? Is he in my pocket? It's in my pocket! I got a pocket Samuel! This is the body of Samuel. I just stuck him in my pocket. He takes up the same amount of space as a ring would. Or anything else. So, I'm going to assume if I don't help him, he's just gonna die. So we're gonna finish exploring the area. Which I think we're almost done with. And then we'll go take him. Because, I mean, he has to survive for at least another few days. That's a long walk. So what happens if I die? Do I just drop Samuel on the ground? Now I'm curious. Oh, that's quick.
Go
My
for the
blade
eyes,
will
boo.
cut you
Go
down to
for the
size.
eyes. Run!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Frosty. Death!
Okay, what is this? Potion of agility sounds useful.
What do you need? You want it? You got it.
You just gotta avoid resting and I think we'll be fine. But I gotta explore. I'm trying to think of any games that didn't hook me within like the first session that I ended up enjoying. Usually those kinds of games are just ones I'm not particularly in the mood for, but otherwise I typically know pretty fast if I'm not going to enjoy something. down the steep path. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I don't know. Other than games I didn't enjoy, I can't really think of something that just didn't like hook me immediately. What the heck? You weren't there before.
For right. And I am.
Can anyone else think of a game where it just didn't hook you in that first session, but you still ended up like really enjoying it? I have had games that interested me and then lost my interest later, but I can't really think of the reverse. Maybe Chivalry? Oh my god.
My blade will cut you down to size.
We have like just single target stuff. You know what? We could try the Reckless Dwemer. Though I don't want to potentially kill anybody. I didn't say before this. I guess we'll just do... We're probably fine, in theory. It's probably fine. Probably all gonna die just very fast. Okay, everybody, focus the target.
My blade
Die much
will
faster if
cut
we
you
just
down
focus
to
our damage.
size.
Go, go!
My blade will cut
There
you
we go.
down to size.
Uh-oh. Running out of space.
What you want?
Oh no, gibberlings.
You want it?
Not the
You've got
blue
it.
goblins. There's another one. You missed the fight.
Go,
All
go,
of you.
go!
Oh my gosh, there's more. Luckily those guys missed the fight earlier.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
For right. And I always am.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the
Possible
eyes!
Frosty.
Rusk!
I should probably make it to where they do their voice lines a little bit less often because it is getting a little bit much now. I think it's under feedback. Somewhere there's a toggle, and I don't remember where. Auto pause. Remember, I thought it was like in here. Oh wait, it's this. Well, it's already on seldom, so it's either they never do it or they do it what they're doing.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
look
me.
at all these corpses. Ah, so that's why they're all around here. All the gibberlings are eaten up. Alright. Well, I think we finished exploring this whole place, as far as I can tell. So we can't go up there anyway. So, let's leave. Gibberling picnic. They're just feasting, having a nice little day out here. Well, they were. When you got Nira, she did have a gem bag on her. She still does. Oh, that's right. I could always throw stuff in there. But we're getting full anyway. And holy, there's the Firewind Bridge. We know where it is now. I guess because we have a quest to go there, so it unlocked that on the map. And Adoi's Enclave, which I don't know what's over there. We're just gonna travel literally 40 hours straight all the way here. And probably fight some stuff along the way, so. Luckily we have all our spells.
You have been waylaid
Oh
by
no, not
enemies
enemies.
and
We must
yourself.
defend ourselves. Okay, no. You need to move. Oh!
As well as I can.
I thought she would maybe
Alright.
be able to withstand a couple hits, but no. We'll be
You
fine.
want it? You tell me. Don't worry about me.
Alright. Hey, we made it most of the way there.
I've got this.
50 gold would have been more convenient, but... So the reason we took them all the way here is probably because they're not allowed to fight in the Friendly Arm Inn. Therefore, he would be safe here. Versus just going to some other random church. Surprised we couldn't just like give him a potion. I think that would work. There you are. Oh wait. Hi. It would seem that you have
want it?
someone
You've
among
got
you
it.
who is badly injured. Is there something I can do for them? No, there isn't. No, they're fine. Don't worry. Nope. This man is named Samuel. We were told to bring him to you. Oh dear, it is Samuel. What bad shape he is in. I'm glad you have brought him to me. Such a fine young man. It's a pity that he let himself be persuaded by Lena, to desert the fist. Well, nothing can be done about that, but something can be done about his health. For the service that you have provided, I want you to have some potions as a show of my gratitude. He spent 40 hours traveling to say, nah, he's good. I'll take the 50 gold.
This group shows promise.
They said
Exceptional.
potions, but instead of giving me potions, they just gave me a scroll. A scroll of protection. Ooh. I don't know what it does, but we're gonna figure that out in a minute here. Yeah, I saved
Good on you
the day.
if you saved the day.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, we got like a bajillion things for you to identify, so get on it. This is a chainmail +1. A wand of monster summoning. Ooh! I love me summoning monsters. It will summon 12... Wait, it says 12 HD. 12 hit die of monsters. Okay. Which appear within the area of effect and attack the user's enemies. They remain until the spell duration expires or the monsters are slain. These creatures vanish when slain. If no opponent exists to fight and the wizard can communicate with them, they can perform other services for the summoning wizard. How much charge does this have? I assume it has like 10, probably. Ooh, this is a fun one. I like it. Woohoo! I can summon me some monsters. I got my own like imp staff. We're gonna hit done on that first. Oh, it only has 8 charges though. I guess I'm gonna give that to her whenever I can make room somewhere. Well, we got more things to identify though.
Glitter gold guide your eye on your travels.
Scroll protection. Can you identify the scroll you just gave me for money? Protection from magic. Invokes a very powerful invisible globe of anti-magic in a 3-foot radius from the user. No form of magic can pass into or out of it, but physical matter is not hindered. This will remove spell effects that the caster is currently under, and it's not permanent and will wear off within 2 hours. So very bad for a mage to use it, but very good for anyone else. And also I probably shouldn't use it either, but if I'm not casting anything, then it's probably fine. Alright, you got anything that needs identifying? Here we go, we got some special arrows here. Arrow of fire. Magical arrow that will burst into flames when it's fired at an enemy. The effect is similar to an arrow doused in oil and set to flame. This is an enhanced one. They appear slightly straighter than the average arrow, almost alive as they effortlessly leave your bow and streak toward their target with deadly accuracy. +2. Ooh. Figured it probably wasn't really worth identifying that one, but you know. Might as well identify all these because they'll be worth a lot more if I identify them anyway. The Mist of Shadows were an elite group of elven rangers that roamed Cormanthor Wood and were the bane of bandits and monsters alike. This particular armor was worn by Indira Lakan, one of the group's most highly decorated officers and second in command. The suit is named for her, though how it came to part her company is unknown. I assume that was the protector of the second, because it doesn't actually put the name here. Interesting, so Elven Rangers in Cormanthor, which is like the big woodsy area, where there used to be a big elven kingdom. Not anymore though. Most of them left and went to Evermeet, which is a whole other story. Hey! Katie, thank you so much for the raid. Boop. How was that RPG you were playing? I hadn't heard of it. Yeah, story for another time. You guys want to know about the lore of how Evermeet came to be? That's a whole other story. We could even talk about, we can even throw in there the story of how the calendar system came to be, Dale Reckoning. That one's a very short one, but it has to do with the Elves of Cormanthor. Yeah, Epic Battle Fantasy V. I've never heard of it. Had a bit of a downer day, but managed to pre-remove well enough. Well, that's good. That's always good. Get that boost. We have studded leather armor +1. Favorite among mage/thieves. The knave's robe has been enchanted to shield its wearer from blades of poison of any dark alley. We read that before. Oh yeah, sorry, the knave's robe. That's the same thing that we already heard before. So I guess we have a second one. Harrower. This double-edged longsword gleams white, even in the reddest of torchlight. That's kind of a weird thing to say, but okay. The Dethek runes along its sides name the blade Harrower, a weapon once wielded by Ariabel, a Waterhavian paladin of Lathander. So they're from Waterhaven. Waterhavian, just such a weird word. Paladin of Lathander, who once carried the weapon into combat against the vampire Zarafex and her host of unholy spawn. Ariabel did not survive the contest, but decades later, a gang of Tetherian tomb robbers recovered her sword from the crypt where she fell. Ooh, bonus to undead. That sounds really good for me. And it's a long sword too. Nice. We also have a Dart of Wounding. It's coated in deadly poison that will immediately seep into the bloodstream if striking an opponent. With very deadly results. Dang, they have to roll a save versus death. Ooh. 20 points of poison damage in 20 seconds. Dang. What's going on? Oh gosh. It's got a lot of mechanics into it. Nice. Katie Chaos. We're probably just gonna rest. I don't really need to ask for healing. Because we can rest for super cheap.
Give it to me straight. You want it? You got it. You want it? You got it.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look.
I know, we
tired.
walked for literally 40 hours straight. But it's
You
fine.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
Don't worry about me.
I must rest.
Alright, gotta sell all our goods.
Case of armor chief.
KDB, KDB. Who knows what it'll be? Alright. Time to sell. Actually, I should probably equip stuff first. Hold on. No, actually, no. We're gonna sell first because I just need to get rid of some of these random jewels so I can make room to move things around. Do not sell that one ring. That we need to keep that one. This one... Actually... Okay, these don't say anything. They're just like, it's a jade ring. Here's what a ring is. Yeah. Alright. We can get rid of those. So. For you... Bam. 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 This isn't anything special. We already read about Jasper. Moonstone gem, those are pretty cool. It is interesting how it's like legends say that it's like so much like the moon, it would cause the lycanthrope to revert to their form. Because it doesn't specifically say wolf, by the way, because there can be other types of lycanthrope, such as were-rats, or were-bears. I think there's probably some other ones in there. They're like were-badgers, maybe. Okay, here's a bunch of them. Horn coral, which is also called night coral, is a deep black coral similar to angel's skin, save for its solid color. Wait. Okay, maybe angel's skin is a different type of gem. It doesn't say an angel's, it says similar to angel's skin. Because remember, we have like angel skin like rings, so that must just be a type of material. It's like, that sounds so weird. It's incredibly difficult to work with, and is used in jewelry as a polished twig or a branch of material, or is cut cabochon, which, as we learned, is when they cut them into like a very smooth like, pebble shape, like this. We're learning stuff. Bloodstone is just as dark as blood, right? Oh no, I don't think we read this. Bloodstone is a dark greenish-gray variety of quartz, flecked with red crystal impurities. 90% of bloodstones in the realms come from the Galena Mountains, or Galena Mountains, I'm not sure, in Damara, and most of those from a single mine in Bloodstone Pass. The border pass is heavily fortified and guarded, as bloodstones are the chief export for this region. This is a necklace. Is there anything? No. Necklace. Bunch of things. Yeah, there's an angel skin ring, which is, I guess, it's just as bright as angel skin. Pearls consist of layers of aragonite. I think that's how you say it. Agonizingly formed around a bit of grit or other irritant inside oysters and other mollusks. The resulting pearl has a rich, deep luster. Most of the pearls in the realms are white. However, there are varieties that are much more rare, such as rainbow and black, which are real things. Sadly, in real life, there are things called oyster farms. You sneeze, send help. Go get a tissue. Unless you like blew out something. Blew out your sinuses. But in real life, there are places called oyster farms, which is how I think a lot of pearls are found, or sorry, are made nowadays, in which they purposely place a bit of grit, like a piece of sand, in an oyster's mouth to make them make a pearl. And sadly, the only way to actually get a pearl out of an oyster is to kill the oyster by forcing it open. So that sucks. I'm guessing what they probably do is they do that and then like the oyster's like sent off to go, you know, be food. But yeah. Sad times. They actually have like, there was a service, which may still be a thing, where they would like live stream themselves opening oysters, because you could order a pearl to be like opened on a stream on like this company's website, and you would get to, they would open like, okay, all right, here's your oyster, we're gonna open it up and like see what the pearl is. And if it was like a black pearl, that's worth a lot more, but you didn't like pay extra for it, it's just like surprise. You could also get a misshapen pearl and all that kind of stuff, because pearls aren't always round. They can be oblong and anything, really. But yeah, it's like an egg surprise for adults. That's exactly what it is. It's a loot box. It's a loot oyster. But you're guaranteed to get a pearl, because I think if it doesn't have a pearl in it, they would just open up another one. But yeah. Loot boxes, but for clams. Ooh, actually this thing is useless, because none of us can wear it. It's a +1. It has an armor class of 4. But this has an armor class of 3, so it's a lot better. And it has a lot more defense against slashing. Whereas this is 6 versus crushing. Wow, I don't think it's that important. Basically the only thing is this is lighter, but it's still worse. No one else can wear it. Sad face. So we're gonna get rid of that. The wand we want to keep. I'm just gonna throw it on, I don't know, you, because you're gonna run out of magic missiles. You gotta do something. And is this evocation? It shouldn't matter. Let's say. Yeah. This one is actually, these two are actually useful, potentially. So this one has, what does it do? It's a +2, so it has an armor class of 6. This one has an armor class of 6 as well, but it has more defense against everything else, which makes this one not that great. However, only you can wear these, so 8 versus piercing missile, 5, so this one's just better. This one, this is a +2, actually. So this is already better. Sad face, this magical thing ain't so great. It'd be different if we have a class that couldn't wear anything heavier. So we're gonna just toss that on my character so I know that we're done with that. I got a bajillion potions now. There's so many. I can put them in some of their quick slots. I don't know, I'm gonna be running out of space soon. I am glad they all have unique things. That way I know what stacks and what doesn't. I also can get rid of this book because I don't think we need this anymore. This is just a bunch of lore about how the Dead 3 came to be. Here's one of you can have that. We need to buy another axe. Throw that up here for now. Oh no, I think I had that on him just in case his other weapon broke. Potion of magic blocking, potion of power, that's fine. Actually, power. Whatever. What do you got? You got like thievery stuff. Okay. Potion of stone form. I'll just throw that on there. Why not? Vulnerability. Okay, so we do. I thought we had 2 of those. Never mind. What else we got? Potion of agility. Adds a bunch of dex. You keep that. Swap that around. Get a bunch of darts, which you guys can use these. So I don't know. I guess I'll keep them. I don't think I need them though. I feel like I'll just end up buying 1,000 more of these things. So these do more damage, right? Speed of 6. There's an abilities? So it has all the abilities. A bullet. I guess it's if you have special ammo, I guess. How much damage does this do? I guess it's by the bullets specifically. 1d4 plus 1. Well, that's already better, right? Yeah. This sucks. Get rid of it. Harrower, I'll keep that. Dart of Wounding. Now that's pretty good. Any of you guys can use this thing. Does this scale up anything? Is it better to have a dex person use it? Apparently clerics ain't allowed to use this thing. Clam box, yep, that's it. Remember the days of Monster Hunter saying they would never implement paid loot boxes. They believe they're best implemented as horrible monsters with deadly claws and teeth. Technically, Monster Hunter has loot boxes in that they have, outside of the game, they have figure boxes of like a hidden figure. You don't know what it is. They have those. I forget what they call those things. Like little figures you can like put together. Mystery boxes. It's a pet peeve of you saying like, you know, oh, I'm gonna ask you a question. It is a good method of interrupting a mage. That is true. Because you just like, whoop. And the mage is like, ah! They take poison damage and they can't concentrate. Actually, no. Concentration isn't a thing in this game. It's just as far as its spell wind up. Concentration was added in a later edition. I'll just throw that in a Moen for now. Sure. This thing is probably better than what she has. I think. Save versus missile, save versus slashing. Oh. It's the same. Save death, save versus breath. Well, I guess we have an outfit for every occasion, don't we? Well, I guess we'll keep it? Question mark? Because right now, she already has that. It's just the same thing. This one's like versus missiles. And missiles, I think, are more important than versus slashing. Slashing's only if they're up close. Save versus death could be useful, because that's if they like try to cast poison on us, but I don't think I'll ever remember to do that, to swap outfits. You never know. I'm gonna toss this on you just because you can throw that in here. I don't want to put in the gem bag. Maybe these, like, these items, quest items. Oh man, not allowed. Banned. How about some of Moen's 1,000 arrows? Maybe some of those can go in there. Then if I do that, I'll forget they exist though. It's a +2. This is an arrow of fire. This is a dart, which is different. Here's a bolt. I don't need these standard bolts. But then I'll do... I should have something else to do with the crossbow, but it's literally just for this bolt of polymorphing. Which can potentially turn someone to a squirrel. Permanently. Forever. That's our backup sword in case her sword breaks because Iron Crisis. Magic blocking. That. Okay. Here's an anklet head. Shell. Whatever. Bonus sword in case other things break. He doesn't need this anymore because we're gonna dual wield. I can get rid of that. He can just use this for now. You're good with longswords, right? I think he is. I don't want that. This is just a random gem. Potion of freedom. In case he gets grappled. We can sell this. He doesn't need it anymore. You go with long swords. You're not good with long swords. Well, okay. Links. You're weird. Okay. So, never mind. Scratch the longsword. That's just there for a backup, I guess. Use this one. We'll figure it out. 7 to 14. These are the same exact thing. So I can get rid of that one. Woo. Here's a harrower. But that's not as good as what I got, right? But this does more damage to undead specifically, which we're fighting more of. Whereas if something is immune to cold, I can always just swoopity swap. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna give you all the other stuff so I remember not to accidentally sell this ring. And then we have 1,000 potions. Okay. Alright, longsword +1. Actually, no, we're gonna keep that for now, just in case his weapon breaks. We don't need any of those, because they're all not usable for my party. Don't need that. Can't sell the darts. Shield useless, because he's gonna dual wield. Eventually. So we're just gonna get rid of it right now. And we don't need that. Perfect. Whoosh. Hello, 4,000 more gold. How does this inn afford to stay open? Let's go ahead and get another battle axe, because you can always use more of those. I think that's it. I guess we could buy more bullets. Let's see, we're missing quite a bit. We can go ahead and just get another 160. Bullets. Bullets. Which in our case would be... Sorry, it's double click. We want 8 of those. Plus, like, another one. Actually, no, I think that'd be 10. Okay, so that's
What
80,
do you need?
80, 40. Throw that in that stack. Do that. Beautiful. Okay. Darts. You have darts here. You can have darts too. Okay. Protection spell. We're just gonna throw those in the case. So I forget about them forever. She doesn't need a case. Actually, I suppose she could. Can these go in there? They probably can't. Dang it. What can go in the gem bag? Just loot, I guess. In that case, I might just give that to like Mings so he can afford to carry all these things. Can potions go in there? No, I think it's just gems. Only gems for the gem bag. Actually, I guess. Oh god. Am Owen? Nope. Okay, well you can have it back. We're so full. I think I'm just gonna have to drop this book on the ground somewhere. Probably just in this inn.
Don't worry about me.
Ugh. In Pathfinder, you can get hit during casting time. You have to make a concentration check. It's not the same as fight. Yeah, well, this doesn't matter though as far as Pathfinder though, because this is AD&D 2nd edition. Completely different. This is back when they had Thaco. Hey. Alright, we're just gonna throw that book on the ground over here. Because I don't know where else to put it. And it'll just be there to the end of time.
I've got this. I've got this.
Well, you roll for concentration during that. I don't know if it's the same as in 5e, because I know 5e has a concentration check, which is a little different because some spells, which I don't know if this was in 4e as well, or even in 3.5. Some spells require a constant concentration to maintain, such as if you cast a cloud of darkness, you need constant concentration to maintain that thing existing. Otherwise it'll go away. You don't just cast it and it's like done. Some things don't require concentration, like if there's just a fireball, but you gotta still be focused enough to cast the spell. Alright, we're gonna travel another... Actually, wait. We can rest when we get there. We can rest when we get there.
I've got this.
30... We literally just traveled 40 hours of walking. Now we're gonna go travel 36 hours without sleeping.
You have been
Oh wait, I forgot. We can get attacked. Hi, hobgoblins. You guys aren't that bad, though. You can always use our spells here, too. Probably a good idea.
No less than done.
Girl! I
My
tried to
blade will
move you
cut
and
you
you
down
wouldn't.
to
I do
size.
not feel well inside. As directed.
We're gonna cast Magic Missile. Magic Missile casts so fast. So nice.
No!
Guess we're walking back the other direction.
Cut you down to
we can go to Nashkel.
Ask!
I know there's archers. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, you didn't. You're standing here. Cast your orb on that one. I wonder how much damage that's gonna do. I guess we'll know in a second. We're gonna see how her rolls go. Oh, she got held. Well, she's probably dead. Yep.
Tell me.
Wild magic, isn't it fun?
No finer a place to die than
This encounter went extremely poorly. Oh my god. Oh, I think the other one ran away.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the
This is
eyes!
fine.
Ask!
Go, go, go!
Probably should have saved before I moved this way. Actually, it saves when you go to leave, right? Yeah. Okay, let's rest first.
What do you need?
Before we go outside.
I've got this.
The only thing I need to rest for is HP, because I don't think we've really used anything. She rolled so badly, she got... Oh, I don't want to say rolled badly, because the chart's kind of random. But she did her wild magic
You
to see
want
if she
it?
got a
You
cool
got it.
surge, and her surge was that she got held in place and couldn't move, so she died. Yay!
gather your party before venturing forth.
I've got this.
Has a concentration spot where spells live sometimes. That's a way to put it. It's like they're renting an apartment, rent free in the wizard's
My
brain.
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Living rent free.
You want it? You
The
got
cost
it.
of rent is the wizard's life before they die.
You must gather your party
Alright,
before venturing
now it's the
forth.
middle of the night. Let's go travel on the road.
I've got this.
$24 later.
We'll probably get interrupted before we get all the way there. That was just a bad encounter. Alright, here we go again. Oh no!
You have been waylaid by
Bandits!
enemies
Alright, let's all go
and
in
must
this direction,
defend
and then we can sleep them.
You want it? You
All
got
My
it.
move this
blade.
way. I wanna
Don't
like
worry
group them
about me.
together. A tickle in the head till he's dead, huh? No, it's about sleep. Put him to sleep.
Stand back and watch this.
As well as I can.
God damn it.
By the way,
Yeah, I get you don't feel
I do
well.
not feel well inside.
Alright, you go him. You attack that one. You.
My blade will
Magic
cut
missile.
you down to size.
Is that called?
It's already guaranteed hit, so I don't need to bother with that one. There you go. It's like, great. Did she already cast it? Like, she just decided to cast it when it's... Gosh darn it, Dinah here. There you go. She finally cast it when, guess what? They're dead. I guess she's running in range. Yeah.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
This dude's still laughing. My goodness. We got a protection scroll out of it though. Protection from something. We also got a shocking grasp, which I've never had before. That's good. Just grab all the arrows this way. It'd be funny if when someone's attacking you, their weapon just breaks. I don't know if weapons can break for enemies. Can they? With the Iron Crisis? Gosh, we already need to rest again.
Tell me. You want it? You got it.
How close did we make it? We're like halfway there. You? So far I think you should use that. Oh no, that's a protection scroll. This one. Here you go. And it's alteration. I don't know, it's not actually, you know what, that's not that great. We're gonna give it to her so she can maybe no. You guys can just have it out of the scroll. You don't need it. It's fine. Protection something or other. And in the scroll thing it goes for me to forget about it. I also don't need infravision. I can just sell these. They're useless. We already have infravision. To sleep. Cannot rest at this time. Great. Can't rest in these areas.
You want it? You got it.
How did it take us 2 hours to travel 2 feet? My goodness. Alright, let's go. Onward.
I've got
20
this.
more hours to go. We made it. Now we're gonna have to
Give it
rest
to me
again because our
straight.
characters are probably tired from traveling for 20 hours
Don't
on
worry
foot.
about me.
So we gotta go back into the mines. Because last time we went to the mines, we found an exit. And I don't think that was the right way to go, so we need to go back in there. Get down the stairs, buddy. Your turn. BRB going on a 20-hour random wolf, but this will give me money.
All right. And I always am.
I do need for you to be here.
I've done had enough of this. My blade will cut you down to size.
What do you need?
Alright, let's go.
You want it? You got it.
Try to get you in my formation. Let's do that.
Don't
That
worry
may not
about
be
me.
always the best direction. Okay, why in this formation? I do a T. That'll work. Alright, where do we need to go again? I think the exit was over here. We definitely missed something. Oh, there's more down here I didn't explore before as well. Alright, now we can go down here. We definitely missed something or other. Also, I assume traps don't respawn. I assume it's just fine. So no wonder I had the party formation backwards. I went like that.
You must gather your party
There's a
before
whole bunch of
venturing
stuff over
want it?
here
You
we
got
didn't
it.
do before. I don't think there were traps this low before, so we might be fine. Oh, there's a kobold.
Go
My
for the
blade
eyes,
will
Boo.
cut you down
Go
to
for
size.
the eyes! Rusk!
Eat flaming!
Maybe we'll go for this
Possibly
formation.
frosty. Death!
Tell me. Don't worry
Is
about
there
me.
anything over here? There's a random man. We've already talked to, I think, all the miners we need to talk to at this point. They're just like, there's demons in the mines. That's about it. Okay. There's more stuff over here. Doot, doot, doot. I think the next lower level, that was the one where there were traps. Because we went through like a guarded door, but I don't know, we like missed out on something. Maybe we just went the wrong way. Because I felt like I walked into a corridor and then I accidentally went outside somehow. Oh, there's a lot of stuff happening over here. Hello.
Stand away,
You guys,
citizen!
anything special?
Stand away, citizen!
Ooh, Miner Kylie. We need to give you a dagger.
So
Oh, wait.
dark
Did
down
I?
here.
Wait, what happened to that dagger? What happened to that dagger? I don't remember. I gave it to someone. I was like, do not get rid of it. And I think I lost it somewhere. Oh no. What happened to it? I don't remember. Did I drop it on the ground thinking it was a random dagger? Shoot, I don't know where that thing is. Is that...
I've got this.
I would like to do that to complete the quest, but I don't know where that is. I found him. I mean, I didn't just sell a dagger. I think I maybe dropped it outside or somewhere in the mines. Oh no. Because I probably went, oh, I picked up a random dagger. I don't need this. So I only sold long swords and like I think a short sword. go. It might be back outside in that other area we were in. I'm not sure. But I guess I'll find out soon enough, because we may end up just going back out that way, and then I can look around the area. Because I don't think anything ever despawns, or at least until you maybe reach a certain limit of objects, maybe. But it's only per map, so I don't know if anything ever despawns at all. If I don't find it, I can just reload that quick save.
Whatever they need.
Go for the eyes, boo!
My
Go
blade will
for
cut
the
you down to
eyes!
size.
Well, that works. Now you guys are trapped, but...
For right.
Come on, Minx, get out of there!
I've got this.
Or Minsk. His name is Minsk, and I always keep forgetting that. It's like mince
You
meat.
want it? You got it. I've got this.
It's so unnatural to say it, though. It's Minsk. I don't see the corpses from before, so I'm questioning whether it's even, like, still around. It may just be gone forever. I'm not sure how key items work. This is the only place where
You
I would
want
have
it?
sold it.
You got it.
I don't think they're open. It's the middle of the night. It's like middle of it's morning, kinda. Let's go check real fast. We're just wandering around aimlessly looking for this dang thing. I could probably solve the iron crisis by going into that one room, but I'm so determined to get this dagger. Where is it?
I've got this.
Business has been
You
poor,
have
what
the
with the
special
iron
dagger.
shortage and all.
You did, it'd probably be down here somewhere. A throwing dagger? That's not it. Yeah, I didn't sell it to you, so I must have dropped it somewhere. If only I could just buy that guy a new dagger.
Tell me. I've got this.
And I don't think... Here, we're gonna make a separate save. Okay. Hold on, we're gonna load the save from earlier to see if I had the dagger then. Do I have the dagger? I want to see if I stole it at some point. No, I'm only seeing like a short sword. So I didn't have it then. Can I retrace my steps? How many quick saves do I have to reload still? This is when we fought those people. Did I have the dagger then? Just, where did this thing go? No. So I got rid of it at some point. I'm not sure when. Okay, here's when I took a break. Another day, I think. Did I have the dagger here? There's the dagger, right? Is this it? I don't think it is. I mean, that could be the dagger. Where am I? I'm over here in the mount. Okay, okay. This is when I left the mines, and then I went over here, I think? Is that same map? It's a different map. That may be the dagger. I'm not sure, though. I think it would have said what's his face's dagger, so I didn't have it here either. What happened to it? Where'd it go? Okay, this is this is when I kicked the other people out. Did I have the dagger then? I'm just wondering, like, where did it go? Oh no, okay, apparently L is quick load. That's good to know. I need to probably unbind that. This is when we edited the Lua file. I mean, into the mines, boo, we should have the dagger, because that was when I talked to the guy outside. Is that it? And that's a throwing dagger. It's not the same thing. I don't think it is. Oops. You'll find it when Katie gets back from the 20-hour walk. Okay, so this is when we should have it right now. I want to see what it looks like. Is it just the throwing dagger? Somebody has to have it right now. I think it's that throwing dagger that we just found. I think that's what it is. It's this specific throwing dagger. Yeah, Kylie, I don't know what happened to it. I'm loading saves looking for the dang thing, because I know I got it. I just don't know what happened to it. Because this is when I had already... Actually, wait, we're gonna go in here. Hold on.
What do you need?
Hold on.
You want it? You got
But
it.
where do you get that from?
You must
It's like a
gather
guy
your
like right
party
here.
before venturing forth.
I want to see
got
what it
this.
looks like, because I don't have it anymore. And I don't know what I did with it.
I'm so
What have you
tired.
heard? Yay. Yeah, evil. Who gives you the dagger? I don't remember.
Leave us be. 'Tis
Who
much
gives it
work
to you?
be
'Cause I don't-
done.
I mean, I could always, like, command code it probably into my inventory, but I don't know what happened to it. Minor Dink. Okay, where are you, Dink? Okay, here's Dink.
I think
Sure.
I'm coughing up blood.
What does it look like? There it is. It says Kylie's dagger on it. So at some point in time, I don't know when, some point within the last day of playing, I got rid of the dagger and I don't know where it is. At all. It could be literally anywhere, because I've explored a lot of places and I don't remember what happened to it. Because I saw it at one point and I was like, oh yeah, this dagger, make sure I keep it. Just like with this ring. But at some point I threw it out and I don't know what happened to it. Because I don't have it now. We went in the mines yesterday. So I would have gotten it. And it's either somewhere in the mines if it hasn't like despawned, I guess. Or... I don't know.
What do you need?
Let me make another save here. Quest for the indistinguishable dagger. I can't just buy another one. Because it's Kylie's dagger. So we're going to save over this one. Because this is just me going outside to go check. Do you think you could just take a normal dagger and carve Kylie into it? I don't think we can because it'll probably turn to rust. Wait, I think I know where it is. If it still exists. I think it was like somewhere around here maybe. Because I remember I was clearing out my inventory somewhere around here and I was like, why do I have this dagger? I threw it out because I accidentally picked up some extra weapons. Yep, we're in the mines trying to solve the iron crisis. The more important thing is the dagger crisis. Where did I drop this dagger? If it's... No, that's a short sword. That's a short sword. No. Come on, keep looking. Those are the things I just killed. Unless I put it in that one specific weapon rack where I know I put some weapons back. Because that did happen at one point. Ah! I found it! Yes! There it is! Yes! The first one I checked. Oh my god. Woohoo! I did it! I didn't make a horrible mistake. I remember because I picked up stuff from a weapon rack by accident and then I put a bunch of stuff back in. That was the moment. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. I didn't screw up. Kylie, I found your dagger.
I've got this.
You have my dagger? Thank you so much. I was getting nervous down here being unarmed with all the things going on. What do you know about the happenings of the mine? Kobolds! They're overrunning the place piece by piece. We used to see them occasionally, but now you can't go more than a few feet without kicking one of them on the lower levels. It's not so bad up here with the guards around. Still, I wouldn't get caught in the dark if I were you. All that for 200 experience, and to confirm, it was kobolds, even though we've already almost cleared the dungeon, as far as I can tell. But look, now he's less nervous. We did a good thing. Kylie's less nervous, because they got a dagger now that may or may not break in like 2 seconds. Kobolds have been killing the miners, that they seldom work alone. Woo! Dodged a bullet with that one. We've been using Nira, and she finally got a magic surge that wasn't just something completely horrible. Earlier, she got a magic surge, or wild magic surge, where she was held in place and then she died. And the next time I tried to cast Sleep on a bunch of enemies, instead she cast Lightning Bolt. She killed most of them. She also hurt me a little bit, but we're okay. We'll just pretend that never happened.
Don't worry about me.
Ooh. I like how it was the one specific weapon rack, because I kind of looked, I was like, let me look and see if I can see any lootables with the tab, which I don't think you can. I was like, wait, weapon rack, didn't I do that one thing that one time? And then I stopped checking the weapon racks. Oh my, stop. Go the right way. You're trying to go around, and you can't go through the wall. You're like trying to go all the way around. Dummies. Found the dagger, woohoo! Thank you, Crazy. They're not kobolds, they're yipping demons. No, they're mini dragons, dang it.
What do you need?
That's what another one of them said.
Gather your party before venturing north.
They're dragon. There's a dragon in the mines. They all the kobolds, they seldom work alone. They all combine into a dragon. That's how it works, right? Alright, let's go in the door. The door. I've never gone in here, so there could be traps. That didn't work.
I've done had enough of this.
Any traps? Trippity trap. It's a whole mysterious place if there would be any. Oh, I'm not even detecting. Well, that's a good sign. Probably nothing over here. Just a mowing. Alright. Ooh, there's a room down here. Mysterious. Oh. There's a bunch of kobolds over here.
You want it? You got it.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
You're a queer fellow.
Tell me.
All right.
Flaming! Possibly frosty.
Checked her.
Death!
All right. My blade will
Perfect.
cut you down to size.
Good job, everybody. Wait.
You want
Careful.
it? You got it.
I've done had enough of this.
Make sure there's no traps going into here, because this is fine. Oh wait, there's a guy over here. Name's on. Oh, I know who that is.
What? How'd you get in here?
I've got this.
Malahay. Tazok must have dispatched you, and my traitorous kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you've obviously been sent to kill me. By Cyric, not a measure of ore leaves these mines unspoiled, and I am still to be executed. I'll not lose my head over this. By Cyric, huh? Yes, fool. Tazok is most displeased with thee. Reveal your treachery, and mayhaps he will spare you. No one sent us, but thy head is in no less danger. Reveal thy treachery, and mayhaps we will be merciful. Tazok did not send thee, then thou art dead. Help, my minions, help! And nobody answered. Well, what is the Pokemon thing? It's like, they called for help, but no one came. You gotta move back, though. You're a mage.
done.
Ah! Okay, never mind. There they are. They came. Okay, well, sleep's not gonna work. We're gonna cast web. Sorry, buddy, but you're gonna get in that web. Cast double web. Oh, but she can't see though. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Alright. Actually, cancel that. No.
I'll do it.
You cast web over here. You are gonna do something. Go ahead and cast your shield. You need to start fending them off. I'm gonna whack him. You go deal with that. Actually, no. You whack him. I'm a paladin. I'm gonna switch to my undead sword. I'm gonna go over here. What'd you do? Cast rigid thinking. I'm guessing that means that she can't cast spells or something. Oh, what does rigid thinking do? Because I can't actually check and see what it does in this game. Actually, she may have resisted it. Yeah, there's a lot of them actually. Oh boy. Actually, you. One of them got through.
Whatever they need. No,
My blade will cut you down to size. I've done had enough of
Okay.
this.
We're gonna attack her quarter step, I guess. Oh, I wish I had Doom. Not anymore, though. We can cast Magic Missile on him. Actually, ooh, we could monster summon. Ooh, that could actually be very useful. I don't want to cast it over here, though. I think we can hold them off. I can just cast monsters to attack them, though. Ooh. Buddy, are you? Okay. Yeah, go get him! Go get him, my monsters.
All right.
I can't cast sleep because most of these are skeletons. Okay, he's being held. Oh, there, he's dead. Alright, all my minions step back. Oh no, I can control all of them. Ooh, that's cool. I don't want to do that. I just want to move my people back.
I'll do it.
As directed.
I can stay over here though and whack the
I've done had
skeleton.
enough of this.
Go, my minions! Go
Give it to me
attack!
straight.
Go, go, go! All right. I always am.
Get him!
Go, go, go! All right.
Alright, ranged guys.
They wish my ear.
I can't send them over here because web's still in effect.
My blade will
flaming.
cut you down to
she's
size.
stuck.
Possibly
That's
Frosty. Death. Eat flaming. Or possibly
Alright,
Frosty.
sweet. Well, that worked.
Death.
I see a spell book in there. Got some rings and things. I'm just gonna pick up everything I can. You're stuck. Alright, what do we got? What do we got?
Time?
We have Mullahe's holy symbol. Symbol's a representation of the god Sirik. So we'll know what that does soon enough. A letter. My servant Mullahe, your progress in disrupting the flow of iron ore does not go as well as it should. I didn't realize I would close the window. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? With your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. If you continue to show that you can't do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested, as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into this region. With this message, I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Baragost. His name is Tranzig. He'll be staying at Feldpost's Inn. Ooh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I know your secrets. Alright, we got a bunch of rings to identify and things. Here's a wolf pelt. I've sent you the kobolds and mineral poison you desire. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves these mines. Don't reveal your presence to the miners, or you'll find yourself swamped by soldiers from the local Omnian garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and the east. I don't want to deal with iron coming from the Nashkel mines, so don't fail in your duty. Alright. Keep those for now. I don't think we need the notes, but, you know. Let's see if she can throw those in her little bag. Wait. That works. Well, I don't know if we need this short sword anymore. This is just a backup sword. I think we're good now.
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
It is certain that the death of Mullahe will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the Coastway.
What do you may have links? It literally just said I hired a bunch of bandits to go and stop the iron from coming into the region. You love it when RPGs let you make horrible mistakes. I only like it when they let you make horrible mistakes insofar as you can correct certain ones that aren't like required to complete the game. If you drop a key item and it's just gone forever, then you're soft locked. That's dumb. Victory is mine! Haha! That's a good one. Having plumbed the depths of the Nashkel mines, I should return to Baron Gaskill and inform him of the situation. Additionally, I should travel to Baragost and pay a visit to Feldpost's Inn. A man by the name of Tranzig is there and should have some interesting information for me. Yeah, we gotta go inform the mayor. Do we have a lot of space? Yeah, a lot of space.
Squeaky wheel, get stuck in.
Ooh, a bunch of potions and things. Holy crap, there's a lot in here. So much I can't even hold it all.
Stand back and
What is that?
This.
Moonblade +3. This potent weapon was created by the smiths of ancient myth Draenor. Moonblades are used in the long process of selecting a ruler for the Isle of Evermeet, which is where all the elves are right now, for the most part. That's where most of the high elves are anyway. A moonblade chooses its owner, and in the case of this sword, it has chosen the elf Zan. Only Zan can use this blade. Anyone else who tries will find themselves unable to lift it. This particular moonblade gives resistance to fire and a bonus to the user's armor class. Ooh. Well, Zan's over there in the other room, so I guess he would have wanted us to grab this. Got a bunch of spells, so here you guys can have them. And we have an unidentified short sword of some kind, which isn't particularly useful. Infravision's useless. Identify is useful. Armor. She doesn't know armor, but she doesn't really need armor. Actually, no, this is different. Because we have the other one. Yeah, this is actually mage armor, which is good. What do you know? You know a different type of armor, right? Oh no, maybe... Never mind, you always had mage armor. Well, shoot. Let's think of the other one. Well, you can learn this. This is fine. Sleep and charm person. Lots of stuff in here. I assume that other thing might be useful for something else. Yeah, it should never despawn. That'd be annoying. Are there any other kobolds in here?
You got it.
I don't think so. I just have like a bunch of monsters with me. Just walking forward like, hi! Oh, there they go. Oh, they're gone now. Sad. Well, we have another party slot, so I mean... like... You know. Hi.
I've got this.
I thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these
It was
dismal vaults
unbearable,
too long.
waking each morn to the mud and rock instead of the rising sun. I am Zan, a grey cloak of Evereska, which, as we know, that's where the other guy went and he fell in love and died. And as proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. If you be enemies of Mullahay, I would join your cause, hopeless though it is. I already killed him. Huh. It's hard enough trying to keep our hopes up without you to bring them down. How did you come to be trapped here? Alas, I was sent to investigate the strange goings-on about this area, and I landed caged for seemingly hopeless weeks on end. I have not seen the sun almost as long as I have not seen my home. If that's the case, I don't want you in my group. How effective can you be if you're captured by this lot? Nah. Certainly you are welcome to join with me. Another pair of hands can only help, especially when they wield powerful magic. I thank you. However ineffective our actions be, I shall not rest until I've made payment to you. If you have searched through Mullahay's treasure, you may have found a sword among his documents. The sword is a moonblade, and it's my most valued possession. I will give it to you. Hey! Oh, he has protection from evil, luck, and mirror image. It's like fine. Where are you? You're lawful neutral. Oh, okay. You're actually you're good. You can stay with me, I guess. Sure. We'll just have 3 mages. That seems fine. I guess we may end up getting rid of Mira at some point for this guy. Potentially. Because he's like a original character. Versus an added character from later on. Who knows? He can use a dagger. Let's see. Does he have like anything else? You are an enchanter. Okay. So you receive a bonus when scribing enchantment stuff. Oh, so it doesn't really matter then at all. He doesn't have any penalties for like casting spells. It's just when making saving throws against other things. Okay. When asked about his past, Zan wistfully speaks of his home in the elven stronghold of Evereska and his role as Greycloak. It was apparently decreed that when he was to investigate the events of the iron shortage, determine who or what were the causes, and ascertain whether there was a greater threat to the region as a whole. This was definitely not a small task, and he accepted the responsibility with a great deal of dread. You get the feeling, however, that he approaches everything with a great deal of dread. He's very depressing. He has devoted his life to improving his mastery of magic and has become a skilled wizard, though his dedication has left him little time to make friends or acquire any other pastimes. He strikes you as very capable, though probably not the best influence on morale. He's really good at magic, but he never learned any other skills, like how to be social. He's our only pure elf. Okay, well we can level him up, sure. Oh no, he's slightly weak from being out down here for days on end. Alright, here, learn some spells. Good job, buddy. Well dang. Now it's like, do I want to keep him? Because he seems like a colorful character. Whereas Nira's got her wild magic stuff. I mean, until I find someone to replace him with, it's like, he's not bad to have around, you know? He's got absolutely nothing useful on him right now. Like, color spray's fine, but he has to be in the front to use that. Charm person. Includes any bipedal human or anything else. Wait. It says a 10th level fighter could be charmed, but an ogre could not. I guess because ogres are a lot bigger. I don't know what that would really do other than for people who are trying to like kill me on sight. I guess if you need high enough reputation with someone, you could cast charm on them specifically. But you need some like magic missile or something, buddy.
Whatever
Here,
they
have a
need.
magic missile. Can you use that? You actually can't. I don't know if you're gonna fit in our group. I don't know about you. He seems like a fun guy, but I don't know if he's gonna actually have any useful spells for me. Can he cast sleep? That'll be useful. If he can cast just crowd control stuff. Let's get some grease, blindness. Okay. See, what can you learn? Okay, it looks like you can learn these. Fun guy. He can't learn sleep, so yeah, learn that. Learn blindness. Learn grease. Those are useful. Grease lessening in usage, but it's there, you know. Actually, you know what? Since he can't cast those other things, I'll literally just give it to him. It's fine. Infravision's useless, so I need to sell those. Here, can you learn web? You can't learn web. At least at his current level. I'm not sure if he just can't learn it or not. What are you again? You're a enchanter. From enchantment school. I don't think we have anything that's enchantment. Kind of wish I could look at what these are. I would assume that'd be like imbuing weapons with abilities, but I don't know. Obviously, charming stuff would be enchantment, I would assume. Yeah, enchantment charm. I assume you can't learn that then. Back in the library. Can you learn identify? That could be useful. Yeah, sure. Learn it.
Tell me.
So he's just been chilling over here.
You want
I
it?
guess just being
You've got
guarded.
it.
Oh, sword. Sword. Here, have your sword. That's very interesting that he has proficiency. Oh, this is a dagger. Okay, it looks like a sword. Oh my god. He has a fancy sword. It's on fire. So it has fire resistance plus 50%, plus 1 armor class. 1d8 plus 3 slashing damage. Jeez. So he can actually like go up and hit stuff. He'd probably die, but
I've got
he can. That is a thing he can do. And he seems like he's like
You
really
want it?
creepy, but
You've
he's
got it.
just he doesn't have social skills, so he's just, you know.
You must gather
Alright,
your party
well,
before
Don't worry
venturing
about me.
forth.
Done here? Question mark. I guess I should probably just leave the old-fashioned way instead of going so I can go talk to people maybe.
You must
I did
gather
get a
your
cool weapon
party
versus
before venturing
undead.
forth.
I've
This
got
one
this.
does a lot more damage versus undead. Or at least it does yeah, plus 3 more versus undead. We can switch back to the Frostblade now.
I've got this.
Let's go back. Gosh, it's already almost 11. We're running out of time. Like he's just carrying this dagger. Looks like a short sword. Specifically trudging through every puddle we can, it seems.
I've got this.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I've got this.
I've got this.
Really feeling it. Alright, where do we need to go? Yeah, I think we go down. There it is. Hey, dang it. He's looking pretty fly back there. Ooh. Do you have anything on you? I can give you the thingy. Here, have a fancy... Oh my gosh, he looks so regal now. I knew there was a reason I kept that. I knew it.
I've got this.
I knew it, but I didn't know it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Where was that one guy? He was like on the left. I don't even know if he still
Don't worry
exists
about me.
to complete that side quest. I thought he said you need to go talk to him after you deliver it, but I think he probably just disappeared. Go take a little look-see, see if he's around. I assume that quest is marked complete though, right? God, we're on chapter 3 now. Joseph's wife. Okay, we gotta go return that ring. Don Khan, I don't care. The captain, I don't know what happened to him. No one's been able to find him. I don't know where the captain is. Guess I should keep these open. Prism, I think I need to tell somebody that he's dead. Maybe. I do really like the fact that you can search in your journal.
I've got this.
It's very nice. Let's go see if I can talk to that guy outside and tell him, hey, clear the mines. It was just a crazy guy poisoning everything. I need to talk to the mayor anyway, but, you know, while I'm here. got this.
I've got this.
Hi. Well, bless my soul, you made it back alive! If you don't mind me saying, you're about the most beautiful sight I've seen in weeks. I'll be telling the men to get back to work. We've got ore to mine. Still can't ship it for fear of bandits, but that ain't my problem. Best you tell the mayor what you did here, because he'll likely give you a reward of some kind. Where was that? I feel like it was in chapter 2. Well, Emerson was happy that we got back. I don't know. Wait, no, investigating the Neshka mines. Oh, that was the quest. Here it is. Emmer seemed quite happy about being able to get back to work, though there is still the problem of bandits attacking the caravans. Oh, he also said to go see the mayor. There you go. There's all your bits. So now the iron isn't being poisoned anymore, which is good. I don't know if that means weapons still break or not, but none of the exporting iron is getting poisoned anymore. Or, you know, some weird rust thing is on it. Oh, come on, man. Why am I going all the way around? Okay. Nashka! Woo! We've solved it. We solved the iron crisis, sort of. This is a multi-part plan. There's still more to do. You have returned! It would seem I was right to trust you. The town thanks you wholeheartedly, and is pleased to give you the proper reward. Please take this 900 gold for your efforts. It is a small fortune by anyone's standards. Thank you again. I also found this vial of liquid on one of the kobolds in the mines. I think it might have something to do with the iron. I'm no master of metals, but you might want to show that to Thunderhammer up in Baragost. He might know a little more. Thank you for all you've done.
Oh, perhaps we'll survive longer than I had originally thought.
Baron Gaskill.
Such bustle. Why, the cities of Rashomon are
Baron
empty
Gaskill
compared.
suggested I take the vial to Terram of Wirium and Baragost. He'll likely know what to do with it. And also, from Mullahay's letters, there's a superior named Tazok who communicated through an intermediary named Tranzig. I should be able to find him in Baragost as well. Which means we're finally done with this region. We can leave! Sort of.
I've got this.
I need to go talk to that one lady. Oh, I think I broke into her house. That's who she was. She was the one lady. I broke into her house and she's like, hey, can you go find my husband? And all we found was his ring. It was near a dead body, so one can assume. Actually, I think it might have been on the dead body, but you can pick up things at a pretty good distance. Hi. Gosh.
Don't worry about me.
You're back. What happened? Did you find Joseph? We found his greenstone ring, but I'm afraid we think he's dead. He's dead. My Joseph is dead. We're taking the ring as payment for telling you the bad news. Bye now. Oh my goodness. Jeez. We're very sorry for your pain. Here, have his ring to remember him with. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me the news. While we could not save Joseph, we told his wife we found his corpse. What are all the achievements we're getting? Which apparently only about 15% of people who own this game have ever gotten these achievements. Which I think just means most of them have never played the game. Like, even for the ones that you should obviously see along the way. Wait a moment. Level you up. Oh, what are we gonna get? Probably detect illusions. Probably gonna be important soon. We'll go ahead and put that up to 30. We need to pickpocket, so we're gonna put that up to 45. I need to definitely pick some locks. That should be good for now. She gets into shadows pretty often. She has things to increase that, so it's not super important. I don't really set traps of her at all. I'd rather her to shoot.
Good on you.
We need to go back to the carnival. We're actually not quite done with this region. There's quite a few things we still need to do. We need to go talk to the dude who stole our money, because we technically have his boots, I think. Actually, no. We need to go to the church first to identify some stuff. Let's do that. I keep forgetting this is a church. We need to go talk to the dude, because I think we found his quiet boots, but I'm not giving them back. And also they're a thief, so... Something about the law, maybe. Because he did steal my money and then told me I'm not going to give it back unless you go find my boots. So... You know, that doesn't seem like a nice way to ask me to go do something. It's to steal my money, then offer it as payment.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I've got this.
Helm, watch over thee upon thy quest.
Short swords are the first type of sword to come into existence. In the simplest of terms, a short sword can be considered a dagger, with a blade so long it can no longer be called a dagger. This short blade is magical, improving accuracy and damage. The Ring of Holiness, honorary ring of Soon. Rings of this type were given to faithful priests of Soon, who demonstrated actions of astounding integrity and kindness. You can memorize an extra divine spell of each level from 1st to 4th. I think that's actually useless for us because we don't have any clerics. Yeah, I can't use that, and I don't think anyone else can either. Unless we find a cleric. Boots of Grounding, Talos's gift. Untold years ago, the fortress of the Star Spires Peninsula was placed under the direct torment of I think it is Talos, when a favored storm herald was murdered there. Talos promised the destruction of the city by earthquakes, its isolation by tidal waves, and the deaths of its citizens by storms. One pair of these boots was bestowed to ensure that none but a single man would survive to tell the story of his wrath. Later, travelers seeking fortune in the ruined city came upon an aged man, maddened by the continuous destruction around him. The boots he wore would carry to many a distant land the legend of a city consumed by a god's rage. Ooh, it has electrical resistance. I don't see how that really helped him survive, but... Alright. Interesting. So, how did these boots help him survive tidal waves and earthquakes? I mean, I can understand storms, and he was able to resist those lightning bolts, but the rest of it... I don't know about that. Very cool story, though. Okay, well, electrical resistance, anyone can have those, really. I'll take them. I mean, if I'm gonna get zapped by lightning bolts periodically, I might as well take them. This one's kind of useless, and I can just put it in the bag forever. Perfect. Short sword +1. You can use that. There you go. Well, now this thing's useless. I gotta get rid of it. I'll give everything that's garbage to Ming's gear. We already copied that. I thought I gave the note. Oh, I guess I turned in the note as part of the quest. Okay. There you go. Anyone? You don't have any potions, actually. Neither do you. Okay. You probably don't have too much to do otherwise. Here, you can use a wand. Gosh, you have so many things. So many arrows. So many. So many kobolds. Alright, gotta sell that, sell that. Potion of Absorption. This potion, as would be expected, will absorb external attacks once it has been consumed. All crushing attacks made against the imbiber are cushioned so that only the strongest get through. Also, there's 100% immunity to all electrical attacks. Okay. It's fine. There's gotta be something I get for killing that anklet, I guess. Or the ankheg is a burrowing insect-like creature between 10 and 20 feet long, found mainly in forests or choice agricultural land. They are covered with plates or shells made of a substance called chitin, which is extremely tough and very light. The size, weight, and strength of the shells make them highly sought after in many situations, including the creation of armor. It weighs a lot. It weighs a heck of a ton. So much so that none of these guys I don't think could even carry it. Let's go turn in this other pelt, because I got another wolf pelt.
I've got this.
You must gather your party
Don't
before
worry about
venturing
me.
forth.
I'm assuming I don't want to sell it? May need to just look it up to see if it's a sell item or not, because it weighs a ton. I don't mind doing that kind of thing.
Don't worry about me.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Short swords? Don't need those. We may not need this long sword. Because I think technically the iron crisis is over now. So we may be fine. I will sell that. I'll keep the long sword just in case. Anyone could probably use it. Oh, oops. There you go.
Don't
Gosh,
worry
I'm
about
willing
me.
to shut
Good
up.
on you if you saved the day.
I've got this.
I am death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be...
I'm not surrendering to anything. Struggle if you must, dead one. I do not mind working for my money. Why, Nimble has been hired to deal with the likes of you. I'll never know. Yeah, shut up, Nimble. Yeah, get him, monk. She's just walking away. Hey, get him! Yeah! Take that, Nimble. I like how he went and he came to my defense. What a nice guy. Well, I got more items to identify now.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make
Throwing
it look.
axes.
I'm
Well,
tired.
let's go back in here. We got more items to
want
identify.
it? You got it.
You wall mounted one of your monitors and now it won't turn back on. It is gone. What?
Rest.
It won't turn on.
You
Like, are
want
you
it?
are you
You got
sure
it.
you have the power cable in there all the way? Because the only thing that could have happened is maybe it's like mounted too tight and maybe like, I don't know, it's like putting pressure on something, like a cable.
You want it? You got it.
Boots of Avoidance, Senses of the Cat. The magic of these boots was specifically designed to detect incoming missiles and aid the wearer in avoiding them. They were originally commissioned by the instructor of an archery academy who had tired of suffering accidents at the hands of his inexperienced students. Oh, that's cute. Very useful for mages. A Ring of Infravision, Topsider's Crutch. Oh, another one of those. We don't need those, but I guess I could keep it. We already have Infravision in this party. And then a short sword.
Business has been poor, what with the
Shorts are
iron
plus
shortage
one. I
and
don't know if
all.
anyone else can actually even use that though. Throwing axes, I don't think I really need those. We can sell them. Provisions useless. Find familiar. Ooh. I don't think anyone can learn find familiar, right? You're useful now. You can have a familiar. Yes. Wait, it can only be cast by the protagonist. No. The spell enables the caster to attempt to summon a familiar to act as her aid and companion. Familiars are typically small creatures. A creature acting as a familiar can benefit a wizard, conveying its sensory powers to its master, conversing with her, and serving as a guard, scout, or spy as well. A wizard can only have one familiar at a time, and she has no control over what sort of creature answers the summoning, if any come at all. That's interesting. It's just random. The creature is always more intelligent than others of its type, typically by 2 or 3 points, and its bond with the wizard confers upon it an exceptionally long life. The wizard has an emphatic link with the familiar and can issue its mental commands. The caster receives half the familiar's total HP, rounded down, as bonus hit points. However, they must take care to treat their familiar well, for if they should die, the caster loses the bonus hit points and the familiar's hit points again as damage. Also, when they die, they lose a point of constitution permanently. Oh my. Here's a list of the familiars they receive according to your alignment. For lawful good, neutral good, you get a pseudo-dragon, which has an HP of 12, armor class 0, magic resistance 35. 2 attacks per round. Ooh, at 15 Dagger. Ooh, that's pretty good actually. For 1d3 damage, which is insane. But they can cast Blur once per day. Regen 1 HP per round. Immune to level drain, sleep, and petrification. So basically, if they start getting hurt, you just make them go run in a circle somewhere. Lawful neutral, which is what this guy is. He would have a ferret. Aw. Has 50% in pickpockets, 25% in hide and shadows. Okay. So his thing is he would have a ferret if I gave it to him. And the ferret does the same thing, but it has like stuff in here in stealth. And it has actually a slightly lower armor class. Where lower is better in this game. If you're evil and lawful, you can get an imp who has fire resistance, and they're resistant to all the elements basically, and can cast polymorph self once per day. Interesting. If you're neutral, you can get a rabbit. There you go. Has a bunch of stuff and thievery things. It's 75% resistant to elements, apparently. If you're neutral evil, you can get a dust mephit, which has 100% resistance to fire, 35% resistance to slashing, piercing, and missile damage. You can cast glass dust twice per day. I don't even know what that means. Okay. If you're chaotic good, you can get a fairy dragon, which can cast mirror image once per day, which is pretty good. Like for free. If you're chaotic neutral, you can get a cat, which is pretty good. If you're chaotic evil, you can get a quasit, which is kind of like an imp. 50% or 100% resistance to fire, cold, electricity. You can cast horror once per day. Yeah, that's their thing. They can cast a thing that gives things fear. That's the cool stuff about quasit. And quasits are pretty bad in BG3, and I'm hoping they buff them. Because fear ain't that great. Because you can summon a quasit. It ain't that great. Huh. It's only usable by mages. I'm gonna take a quick save to see if you can cast it. But it said only with the player. What are you? You're lawful good.
Life
You can write the spell,
so
but I don't think you
hollow.
can cast it. Lawful good. They would have a pseudo-dragon. Which a pseudo-dragon would be better than a ferret, because I already have a thief. And this is very low in detect traps and stuff. And this thing essentially can't really get hit, from what I can see. So we'll just take a gander, see if she can actually cast it, you know. I don't think she can. She's not the main character. Wrong person. We'll just take a rest and see. I don't think she can, though. Actually, you know what? We want to be faster. As if she just cast it from the scroll.
They're called?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Yeah. It looks
I've
like she
got this.
cast it, but it didn't work. Didn't it say it, if any at all come?
Don't worry about me.
A bad case of armor chief.
I don't think I can cast it because it's for main characters to help offset
I've
the
got
fact that
this.
wizards are very hard to play.
I've got this.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
It says if any come at all, but it says you can only cast it by the protagonist, so I don't think I can cast it all, right? Which is a shame because I love summoning stuff. Actually, I'm very curious. Is there anything on the Wild Mage table that results in a summon? Let me check. There is! There's one where you can summon 8 squirrels. There's one where you can summon 8 non-selectable birds. Monster summoning 2. Ooh, okay, so there are spells. Okay. There is also one where it selects a completely random spell from a pool of 10 or less, generally of the same level. I don't think a summon is a summon could be in there. Okay, so there are a couple. There are a couple in there. What's your summoning 2? Random selection of magical monsters. Ooh. So that's a cool effect to look forward to. She may just potentially summon stuff. So, oh wait, no, we need to go to the carnival actually. Let's see if I can go tell people that guy's dead. Unless nobody's here, because everybody's inside because it's the middle of the night. Okay.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Sorry, I don't have the money. So this guy wants us to free this person from, you know, being turned to stone at the cost of like 500 gold. We're gonna see if we can do something about that. That seems like a very, not very lawful thing to do if she's being held against her will potentially. Who knows? I'm on. She walked into him instead of picking his pocket. Girl!
This way.
Pick his pocket. Don't bump into him like an idiot.
You want it? You got it.
I'm sure I don't really need to hide in shadows, but I just wanted to try it anyway. Why does she do that? She like acts like I'm trying to tell her to walk. They have no items that can be stolen by a couple of years ago. Oh, I guess you bump into them and then you like pick their pocket while you're doing it.
This way, good sir. Over here.
You want it? You got it.
All right, for 500
Don't
gold,
worry about
goes the
me.
scroll. Bye. You're so shady.
What do you
I'm in
need?
the 10.
I've got this.
I don't think that's... Actually, I could have just learned this. I don't know how much this costs, though. I'm just curious. How much did that spell cost? Cure Petrification? It probably
You
costs
want it?
less.
You got it.
Though I'm not sure. That might just be a cleric only spell. I don't know if that's how this works.
I've got this.
I think clerics only learn their spells from level up, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's on a scroll. But so is like true resurrection, so it's like might be cheaper to buy it here though. I'm just trying to finish off. Oh my god, go the right way. Trying to finish off a couple things just before we end. That way we could just start tomorrow and it's all just new stuffs. I didn't know there were more graves here to check
You must
out.
gather your
I'll do
party
that in a
before
second.
venturing forth.
Don't worry about me.
Helm
Much
watch
cheaper
over
here.
thee upon thy quest.
I've got
You
this.
I didn't get a
gather
stone
your
flesh
party
scroll.
before venturing forth.
I don't think so. Unless I
I've
already
got
had
this.
one in here. Nope, I didn't get one. I would have learned it at some point, unless I already did. I don't remember doing that though. Nope. Ben's last words, I regret nothing. The reports of my death have been greatly underestimated. James. Forever to be remembered, Marcia. Beast we are, lest beast we become. This is the final resting place of Russ. Everyone dies, it's how you live that matters. Here lies the body of Rob. If not, please notify the undertakers at once. Here lies Dan M. When I can no longer stand alone, then it will be time to die. Chris Parker, of a specific year, he never returned from his last journey up north. Here lies Greg. Reader, if cash thou art, if in want of any, dig for deep, and thou will find a penny. I can't go over there, but that's cute. Here lies Giles. Used no net, knew no fear, made misstep, wound up here. Here lies Andrew. The quality of his armor was not assured. Oh no. Oops. I did a print screen. Oopsies. Here lies John W. Looked up the mine shaft to see if the cart was on the way down. It was! Ah! That's cute. But also sad. A bard of sorts, with skill in rhyme and reason made the words come clear. He gladly wrote for all to hear, and therein lies the rub, my friends. He set his starts too far from ends, so less is more or go unread. A lesson learned. Too bad I'm dead. Lucas K. Here lies Scott. Sleep? I don't need no stinking sleep. I was Nashkel born and Nashkel bred, and here I lay, Nashkel dead. TH. Oh my god, these are great. There was once a man named Don, who fell asleep out on his lawn. They thought he was pretending to be dead. Then a tombstone fell on his head. And now Don is long gone. Oh. I'm gonna take screenshots of some of these. They're good. Here lies Kelly, an atheist, all dressed up and no place to go. Oh. Oh, sorry, Kelly. I say that because in the Forgotten Realms, as I've explained, being an atheist is really bad. If you're an atheist, you are called one of the faithless, and your soul is put into a wall that protects the realm from all the other invading realms. You get glued to a wall, your soul, until a demon potentially steals it, or you just get absorbed into that wall. Ain't great. The reports of my death have been greatly underestimated. You saw that one? Dave F. Slain by 13 gibberlings, 4 kobolds, 6 ogres, and 2 direwolves. Do not call up that you cannot put down. Fergus, who said, is it done yet? Not yet, I bet. Once too many. Here lies Arnell. You should see the other guy. Here lies Tobin, who believed in the good of all. Died at the hands of zombies whilst asking for directions. Oh! And a partridge in a pear tree. Wait, are we... Oh, you're adding to the list. Of, 13 gibberlings, 4 kobolds, 6 ogres. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Mike, I feel my body rising toward the bright light. Wait, now it's falling. What the hell? Oh no. Dean, the lean, mean killing machine died. Larry's last words. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground. Dead. Ross, the long-haired hippie agitator. Dead. But he was so young and beautiful. This is the final resting place of Eldon, who lost his life to an ankeg. Eaten, but never forgotten. It never split the party. It's always a horrible idea. Unless you're in, like, the same vicinity. You know, like, take the high ground kind of situation. Poor Steve. When we said heads up, old friend, we meant it. Uh-oh. Dan W. He died at a public gathering when the platform gave away. Oh no. Oh, I can't. Things in the way. Here lies Cass. Death is the beginning. Oh, that was the same one. Stranger, tread this ground with gravity. Dentist Mark B is filling his last cavity. Here lies Henrik, who was fatally burned, 13 Myrtle, 1358, by the explosion of a lamp filled with PJ Stanford's non-explosive burning fluid. When they said animate the dead, poor Tony took it literally. Oh no. Oh no, Tony. By the way, these are all devs, by the way. Or devs put these in. Beneath this stone, a lump of clay, lies Mark D. the Young, who on the 23rd of May began to hold his tongue. Mea Gloria Fides. And of course we had this one, which is like Ray, who said, "This damn game will be the death of me." Ah, he's dead.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Stand back and watch this.
Don't worry about
I always
me.
like graves that are just like jokes. Grave jokes are fun. Never do that again or my wrath will be great indeed. Wait, what? Who are you? What? Wait, was that the guy I stole from? I think that was the guy I stole from.
This
I've
group
never seen that. I
shows
don't know.
promise
Dara?
exceptional.
Who are you? There. Was that the guy I just stole from in his tent? Oh no, it's his cemetery. I thought it might have been a cemetery guy. He's a mage who faked his own death for reasons unknown. If you read his tombstone... Oh, I found that, yeah. He will tell you not to do it again. Okay, let's do it again. I was like, was he something from the tombstone? But I didn't remember anything specific. It's this one right here. Cute. This one. Mark D. the Young, yeah. Ah, you fools, you really shouldn't have disturbed my gravesite. It was not easy faking my own death, and I'll not have ruined it by your meddling. Face your own death and the hell flames that go with it. He just summoned a bunch of Phoenix guards. What? Uh-oh. Okay, so if you disturb his grave a third time, he finally has enough and summons a number of Phoenix guards to dispose of you. I guess he's just here to earn experience, I guess. And apparently you can get a lot of people in in here killed with this. They have fire. Oh. I'm just curious. I mean, okay. I assume Phoenix Guards probably have a lot of HP, so sleep may not work, but we are going to try it anyway.
They're called?
Oh, bad radius for this.
Squeaky wheel, get
I know I put them to sleep too, but I'm just...
You're this way.
Oh, it worked! It worked! It worked! Okay. Go for it. Can't cancel her spell. That's okay. Oh god. She's already dead. Alright,
What do you need?
let's see. I think she died before... No, web got cast. I can cast that. I need to give you a sling, actually. Go ahead and blind him.
Go for the eyes, boo. No! You will be avenged!
Okay. Attack that one.
My
Use Tensor's floating bandage over here.
Ask!
I'll do it. Only take me to a licensed cleric.
What you want?
No finer a place to die than the
Oh!
Go ahead and get that.
Tell me.
I don't think this is gonna work out well.
My poor sod.
Oh, you came back.
Taking a dirt nap so soon.
Yeah, well.
Oh!
Well, we're not gonna do that. I assume we get a lot of experience if we do, but we're not gonna do that. Alright, let's go
I've
back to
got
the
this.
campfire. The carnival. Same thing. Probably be a giant campfire soon enough. You like moments where party is separated, you can tell a new type of story, but GMs are often not ready for it. Well, that's not usually the problem when it comes to separation stories. Usually separation stories are a problem because there's just this gigantic gap where if you don't have
What do you
patient
need?
players, it just
You
becomes a
want it?
slog
You
where it's
got
like,
it.
okay, well, we can either just do separate sessions to resolve this, or you guys are going to be like sitting here for 20 minutes just kind of like listening and not actually acting on anything. Because sure, you can take turns,
This way, good sir.
but
Over
even
here.
then, turns can be long. It's just one of those things where, like, I don't know, it can be very problematic. But none of you can learn this, that's why I figured. Okay, well. Oh!
You got
By
it.
the ice breath of Oral, 'tis good to see new faces and taste freedom.
Bronwyn, I know who you are. Yeah, she's a cleric. That's kind of funny that you use a cleric spell to revive her. Yeah, like seeing other people tell their stories, like if you're invested in the story. Well, yeah, but the problem is it's like, it's not, I don't know. It's one of those things where like maybe you would have specific patience to like just listen to everyone take their turn, but not everybody does. And then it becomes more of a thing where depending on how separated the party is, it's just like it could be an hour before you really get to do anything. I don't know, depending on how many players are in the group. Usually people don't like playing with other people who are trying to split the party or doing anything that could split the party because it just becomes an annoyance and other people are like, I want to roleplay my character. And like, well, I can't because this other person's doing something way more important. So I just have to sit here not like just listening and just like, you know, I could leave early, you guys, and you could just tell me what happens, you know. It's not very engaging in most cases. Like, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why most things don't split up the party. Like, maybe at the most, if you have 4 people, it does like a 2 and 2. But usually it's very short-lived just for the purposes of I don't want anyone to forget what they're doing and where they are while listening to this other person go on an adventure for like 10 to 20 minutes. Because it's a lot of work to take on, and it's not that great for a player in most cases. At that point, it's like, you know, you could just do a solo session and just do it off screen and then go like, yep, you met up and you don't know what happened unless they tell you. Anyway, here's Bronwyn. She's a war priest from the Norheim Isles. I've been trapped in stone for what seems like an eternity, but you have saved me. And for that, I owe you my life. I am indebted to you, and by Tempest, I leave no debt unpaid. Which, she's a war priest, but Tempest means she's a barbarian. Let me join whichever cause you're fighting for. I should make a valuable ally and bring the Lord of the battles upon us. Take your freedom and be off with you. I don't need a cleric right now. It is an insult to my honor to refuse my services, but the choice is yours. Bye. I don't think I need a cleric. Because I'm a paladin. I'm fine.
I've got this.
And I don't really like her character anyway. I don't know. She doesn't seem like an interesting character. She's just like, yeah, I was turned to stone by somebody. And she's a barbarian cleric, which is like kind of interesting, but not very interesting to me. Not interesting enough versus Mopey Mage. Mopey Mage, I like him more.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy
Elminster!
course,
It's Ed Greenwood, the creator of the Forgotten Realms. Or this is kind of his avatar. This was a character I think he played in one of his campaigns, though I think he later said he would have probably chosen a different character if he could retroactively pick someone else to represent him. But this is him. And we met him before. We didn't know his name then, they just called him, like, Wizard. Well, now our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I've heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we've been apart. So it would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. Elminster's a pretty important dude because he's like a super high level wizard, and he's like a chosen of Mistra, who's like the goddess of magic, and he's a pretty high up there guy to know. He's a very important guy. He's like one of the founders of the Harpers, which is like this whole thing. I don't remember what exactly they do, but I assume they fight evil or something. I don't know. You know nothing of my burdens, old man. Can't tell me what to do. I was not aware that my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I am aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Gorion predicted. All that remains is to determine motive. So he's trying to see, are you a good person, or are you doing things out of, you know, selfishness and evil for power? Gorion, you knew him, but you said nothing before. 'Twas neither the place nor the time for such things. As painful as the circumstances may have been, it was time for thee to forge thine own path. One of the most valuable lessons that life has taught me is when not to go sticking my pipe in other people's affairs. Such is the case now as well. But you could tell me so much about Gorion and myself alike. Please stay a while. I fear I cannot. Self-discovery is best left to the self, and all thy questions will be answered in time. I will offer a small tidbit of information, though thou hast likely heard the same from another source already. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of traveling in the northeast. A search in that direction will no doubt yield fruitful results. With this, I shall take my leave. In case you didn't go talk to the other guy, he's telling you where to go. And...
Ooh, you smell.
Hey, child.
Frost, someone in the jovial juggler gave me a piece of gold to come find you.
Slow down, breathless child. Who is tossing money about in hopes of finding me?
Her name's Officer Vi, and she's with the Flaming Fist. And you needn't worry, she's real nice.
How did you know my name?
Why, everyone here is talking about you. You were the ones that saved the Nashkel mines. My mama says that even though we don't like those folks from there's no reason anyone should have to suffer, so...
I suppose you're right, little one. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Now, this person who sent you, they're in the Jovial Juggler. You tell me, I already know where that is. Who is this person who wants so much to see us? Okay, I already know that. Alright, well, thank you. You've earned your gold piece. I will go there and meet with Officer Vi shortly. Shortly, I mean it could be a few hours. Maybe days.
Good, you folks are real nice. Mama says the Sword Coast needs some real heroes these days. Timora be with you, okay?
Aw. Girl named Chloe offered, yeah.
You want it?
Something that's
You
kind of
got it.
annoying is they, in order to get rid of NPCs, they just go into the nearest building, pretty much. They're not actually in there, they just go in there to go off screen and teleport. So they don't just walk in a direction and then, you know. Well, that is a lot of information. It is 12 o'clock. I need to save and stop. Too many things to do in all Baragost. We're giving things fun names because I'm going to look back at these later at some point. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching the stream. I always appreciate it, you guys popping in for cozy Baldur's Gate.